What's going on, guys? Venny here. I'm doing this at 1 a.m. On Boxing Day, so I'm a little bit tired. I hope you all had a good Christmas. I know there hasn't been a few videos earlier on this week, but I was just enjoying Christmas with my family. I hope you guys had a good time. Today I bringing you a 250k squad builder, a 500k squad builder, and a 1 million all combined into one video, so you can sort of see how you can progress your teams over the time, and just give you some ideas for some squad builders. I know a lot of you might have got FIFA for Christmas, so you want to know what to build early on. Just so you know, I see a lot of comments like, can you build me a team with such and such? To be honest with you, I can't. I don't really have the time. Being a pro player is a lot like quite time consuming. I'm constantly trying to perfect my craft, like how you guys would if you, with work. So if I keep on saying to people I can do it and then I keep getting messages, it's constantly just like, it's just a distraction. And I see a lot of you like with 5 million coins. If you don't know what you're doing with 5 million coins, I really don't know what's going on, because like you just know you got to get if you've got like a load of coins, get Ronaldo for attack and make sure you got Varane and Ramos and Courtois, and then just build a team from there. Like build a team around that and you'll be fine. But anyway, let's get into the 250k squad builder. Gone quite for like a Serie A defense up to a Prem. You might see that quite a common thing. It's like Prem attack but like a different league near the bottom. But yeah, in goal we've got Handanovic, right back Florenzi, centre backs Manolas Benatia, and left back Alexandro. You're splashing out a bit of your cash on Alexandro, but he's top notch, so can't really complain. If you want to have more monies elsewhere, you can just get rid of this Alexandro and use any Serie A left backs, but I don't think they're really good enough for you to put into your team. In midfield we've got Fred, Fellaini and Matuidi. This Fellaini, until he gets like decreased like his stats, I recommend this guy a lot. 6'4", 91 pace, he's a beast. Yeah, he's a little bit on the slow turning, but when he's got 6'4" and 90 pace, you know, he's just going to be steamrolling a lot of people. Other centre mid is Matuidi. In attack we've got William, Martial and Joshua King. I know a lot. I'll go over a few formations, how you can use this. 4-3-2-1, of course, how you see it on this. You can literally use the team exactly like this. If we go to 4-2-3-1, another popular formation, I would say have Matuidi there, William there, and with this Fred card, you can actually play William in the middle. Just buy a cheap like winger. One who I always recommend is Lozano. If you've got the cash, obviously I got the red one. Just sub Fred off straight off the bat. Oh, that was not. You don't want Handanovic right Ramo, otherwise you might have a few difficulties. But yeah, just sub off Fred, bring in Lozano straight away, put him down that wing. You can play him middle if you want to make him your main player in the attack. But yeah, quality option. 4-2-2, I'll probably say something like this. What else other formation? We've got 4-4-2. I know it's a popular pick. 4-4-2, something like this, I would say. As you see, quite a common theme of just same players, just all the way through. Obviously, we got the narrow formation. I know a lot of people like. I would probably, this is obviously instead of Lozano, keeping Fred. Fred goes left, well, right centre mix. I think he's got a better weak foot. 4-star compared to Matuidi, he's like 2. He's got 2-star, 2-star. Wow, that's surprising. He's still a beast. Like, I know that he's still a beast. Then William, Cam, Joshua King, and Martial up top. I think that guy is quite a good team for 250k. You got a very solid defense, very stable midfield, and attack is alright. Like, obviously that's what you want to improve there once you get more coins. Go to the 500k. This isn't the 500k. What's going on there? Why is Varane there? Should be MT, first of all. I just gave you a sneak peek to the 1 million team. Oh, wow. MT, let me just make sure everything else is right. Yep. So as you see, I'm trying to keep a lot of the core, but just upgrading it and just making it stronger. So you're not changing your team up too much. It's always quite consistent. You're always upgrading. You're getting used to the players you've got. Once again, we've got Fellaini in that CDM. But this time we've got Kondogbia. He's a lot cheaper than Matuidi, but I think he's as good. Possibly, he's a lot cheaper. But the problem with Kondogbia, sorry, is the defensive options. You need to like get him to get full chem. You're gonna have to use an Umtiti for now. Umtiti's still very solid, like 72 pace and whatnot. Put him with Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba's one of my favourite left backs. If he was taller, this guy would definitely be like the most used left back in the game for sure. But 5'7" sometimes is a little bit lacking. As you see, this is how you would play it in the 4-3-2-1. If you want to play 4-2-3-1, you could either keep Eriksen in and use him as your central camp. But if you don't want Eriksen, you could use like Mane. And if you're going to use Mane, I would recommend using Mahrez in the middle, just so you have that more pace on the wing. And if you don't want to go Mane and you want somebody maybe just a shooter or something a little bit quicker than Eriksen, put Son in. He's going to get 7k when he's played 10 games with manager. It'll be alright. It'll do the job for you. Then you got Mahrez and Martial out wide, just go for them finesses. So I do recommend this team a lot. We go to the 4-4-2. I didn't show the 4-2-2, but the 4-2-2 is basically the same as how this is set up. But just obviously Ram and Lamb instead of left mid and right mid. Very solid attack. Maybe even do this or that. It depends which side you want, son, and your weak foots. I usually still use my right foots on the right and left foots on the left just for the crossbody. I think we got to that point where people move the keeper a lot, so I can just crossbody it quite often. I didn't even show you the narrow. Never mind. Hold up. Let me go back real quick. That was very poor of me to not show the narrow. Where is the narrow? 4-1-2-1-2. There we go. There's the papa. So I would recommend keeping Eriksen in. Mahrez there. I think this is a real solid team, to be honest with you. Looking at it, Josh King, Martial, maybe even swap that. The problem with this attack, their weak foot's very bad, to be honest with you, but their shooting stats is crazy. They're very solid players, tall, physical, they do the job very quick. If you don't want to use Josh King with this, you could just use a 7-cam Son. It's really up to you what you want to do. It's all preference really. Mahrez, Cam, Eriksen, Kondogbia, Fellaini, very like tall, physical midfield. Then you got a little bit more creativity in Eriksen, and then solid defense at the back. Then the 1 million team. I think this is it's very similar to what you just showed with the 500k, but with a lot of upgrades. So the upgrade obviously coming in Varane. I think Varane's top tier centre back this year. Like, he could compete with the icons. Once this Team of the Year card comes out, if he gets one, he's going to be incredible. So yeah, I definitely recommend him. Upgraded Josh King, and we gone with Aubameyang. Aubameyang, another crazy good player. Tall, like it's quite a similar theme I try and go for on my players. It's like a tall, physical but quick. And yeah, right forward, obviously we've upgraded Mahrez to the inform. As you see, it's just constantly using the same players and upgrading them. That way you're used to the players, you're used to everything about them, and you're not changing it up too much. But obviously, I wouldn't say like this is going to work for you, because I'm not really too sure, but I definitely do think it's a possibility. Obviously, that's the 4-3-2-1, 4-3-2-1 even. I don't know if I said that right or not. Here we go. How's the 4-2-3-1? As I mentioned before, you can put Mane or Son in, whatever you want. If you want to keep Mahrez, just take Eriksen out. Honestly, I think Eriksen's the guy who trade out for the 7-chem players. Once again, bring in Mane. If you don't want to even use these guys like the Son or Mane, just bring in Lozano. Like I said, that guy's crazy good. So yeah, I think we missed a 4-2-2. 4-2-2, something very similar. Maybe even something like, oh no, wait, I'm confused here. There we go. Put Martial on the left, Mahrez on the right, go for them finesses, loads of pace up top. You've got the big and small sort of impact, 94 pace, you know, you're going to, at the end of the game, you're going to blitz them. 4-1-2-1-2, something very similar. Fellaini, this is quite a similar theme through the whole team. But this team in narrow, I think it would be very, very solid. Same midfield, just an upgraded defender within Varane. And that attack, I think, is a deadly attack. Martial, Aubameyang, and Mahrez is a crazy attack. For 1 million coins, obviously you can get Mbappe's, but like with Mbappe, problem is sometimes you have to put him with weaker players and whatnot, which is an issue. 4-4-2. Take out Eriksen once again, bring in like let's say Mane this time. Mahrez, Mane on the wide. Actually, I would say Martial on the wide. Mane at Aubameyang up top. But that's it really for the 250, 500, 1 million, whatever you want to call this. The trifecta, I think, is the word you use. I'm not really too sure. But yeah, as I mentioned, hope you had a good Christmas. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want. And